Hey there. Sorry it's so dark in here. I'm filming this at night. Usually I do it in the daytime, but I had to go to Tampa today for some business. But anyway, I didn't want to make a video yesterday. I was originally going to, but I decided that, I wouldn't really have anything to talk about anyway, so. The last 2 days, let's see, the 2 days that I had no HCG in my system, I just ate the regular VLCD and I didn't lose or gain or anything like that. I stayed the same. And then yesterday was the first day of phase 3. And I want to give you a breakdown of what I ate yesterday. I had 4 eggs with about a 1/4 ounce of cheddar cheese in them. And the taste of cheese just, it made my knees weak. I missed it so much. But anyway, for my mid-morning snack, I had a peach. It was a white peach. I'd never heard of it before, but it was way too sugary. I couldn't finish it because it was really making me sick. So I probably ate about a half of a peach. I don't know, like, if this is how it is when you come out of phase 2, but my daughter and fiance both tried the peach, and they said it tasted normal to them. But to me, it felt like I just took a big bite of a huge cube of sugar. So that was not fun. For lunch, I had 2 burger patties, adding up to 200 grams of beef. And it wasn't fancy beef. It was just your regular full-fat, big package for, however much family size. And I put about 3/4 of cheddar cheese on them, and I topped it off with my fried mushrooms and onions, and it was divine. So that added up to 1 full ounce of cheddar cheese for yesterday. For my second snack, I had a nectarine, and it tasted too sweet too for me. Not as sweet as the peach, but it was still pretty sweet. I could finish the whole thing. And, I just kept thinking when I was eating it, I'm so glad I'm done with apples. I was getting to the point in phase 2 where I was starting to gag with, from the apple because it was just, I just didn't want to eat it. And, I was just getting really tired of them. So, anyway, for dinner, I had phase 2 chicken chili. But I just doubled the amount of chicken, and I used a whole tomato instead of a half. And I threw 1 ounce of Swiss cheese on top of that. And on the side, I also had a half a cup of broccoli mixed in with some fried mushrooms and onions. And I used the coconut oil for frying everything. I used coconut oil for everything I needed it for. But this morning, for my eggs, I used my Smart Balance butter. So it was good. It was really good with the butter and the cheese and the eggs, and it was great. So for yesterday, the total calorie count was 1,735, not including my calories from the coconut oil. So that's, I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to make the video yesterday because I really wanted to focus on my eating and my food journal. And I wanted to wait to see if I gained any weight today so I'd have something to tell you. And this morning the scale did show a gain of 0.4 of a pound. But I'm not worried about it because last night I reread what Dr. Simeons had to say about phase 3. And he says don't worry about your weight at all throughout phase 3 unless you have gained more than 2 pounds. He says the first week is especially wobbly, but it will balance out. So I'm not discouraged at all. So this morning I had 3 eggs and I had 2 pieces of turkey bacon, and it was awesome. Oh my god, that turkey bacon was so good. I can't wait for breakfast tomorrow. For my first snack, I had 9 of those little pepperoni chips that Mama Clock talks about in her videos, and I dipped those in sour cream. They were really good. For lunch, I had the burger patties again with the cheddar cheese and the mushrooms and the onions. And this time I put some of the Bragg's liquid amino in there, and they tasted a little better than they did yesterday. So for my snack in between dinner, I'm going to have another nectarine. And for dinner tonight, I'm finally going to have chicken parmesan. And I'm also going to make a broccoli, mushroom, and onion medley on the side like I did last night because I really enjoyed that. Today's calorie count is going to be 1,780, which is, let's see, about, I don't know, 45 more calories than I had yesterday. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll weigh myself tomorrow morning, and I'll keep track of all that, and I'll see you in a few days to report any fluctuations, okay? See you then.